Hey y'all and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Amber. On my channel we primarily talk about handbags and accessories, but also cover a wide range of other items to let you know if the quality matches up to the price tag or not. So if any of that sounds good to you, then stick around and let's hang out. Today's video is all about new lug. It's actually not that new because it's been sitting here for a while. I just haven't had the time to review it yet, sort of. So my bad, but we're on to it today. So I have one, two, three, four. I think I have 5 lug items, and then I have 2 bags from a brand I have never tried before. I'll give you a hint. It is a brand that is sold on QVC, and I've seen it a few times, but I've never tried anything from them, so I finally decided to give it a go. And I probably actually will write it in the title of this video, so you probably already know what I'm talking about, and I'm wasting my time here. So I'll just shut up. Let's get into all the new stuff. The first item up is in my favorite pattern.
It's so cute.
As of late, and I don't even remember what this is. Okay, this is the bumper, and the pattern is Hibiscus Multi. So this is like a cosmetic case, and dang, you guys, if this is not huge. I did not realize that it was this big when I ordered it. If you are also a Vera Bradley fan, this is larger than the Vera Bradley Large Cosmetic, for sure. Not a ton larger, but it's definitely larger. So on the outside there are no pockets or anything, but you do get this super cool little oversized kind of zipper pull, but it's on that little lobster claw, so you can take it off if you want, but you would have to add your own sort of D-ring to clip it onto something else if you wanted to. But I love that black tag with the bright, like hot pink palm trees against this pattern. I just think it looks so good. Love that. And the one thing that I think they kind of got backward on this, if I'm being totally honest with you, is they did put a little handle on it, but they put it on the opposite end of where the zipper closes. So I can just see it right now, me having this full of a bunch of toiletries or makeup or whatever, and for some reason I haven't gotten the zipper completely shut, so there's a little gap, and I go to pick it up and everything just starts falling out. So I definitely think that they should have put the handle on the end where the zipper closes, so that, you know, if you were holding it this way with the handle, the zipper's right at the top, so you're not going to potentially lose things. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't bother anybody else. I just think they should have put it on the other side.
It bothers me.
Yeah. So you have a full zip closure across the top, and it goes down about halfway on both sides there, and then it's fully plastic lined on the inside. I love that lining. I think it's so pretty. And on one side you have a nice long zipper pocket there, and if you unzip it, they did not put the plastic lining in the pocket. It is just a nylon, like regular nylon lining, and this pocket goes almost to the very bottom. It's, if you can see my fingers, it's like right here, so it's almost to the very bottom, but not totally. And then on the other side you have 2 slip pockets with a little bit of elastic at the top, but again, for whatever reason, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but the backs of these pockets right here are not plastic lined. It's just the nylon on the back of the pocket. So I think those should have been plastic lined on the back side of them as well, because, you know, powdered makeups and shampoos and all that stuff, if anything leaks or comes out in here, if it gets in that pocket, it's just going to stain the back side of it. But I guess you won't see that often, so it's not a huge deal. But either way, other than that, you just have a ton of space in here. And if you wanted to, this does have these little tabs on both sides. So just imagine I stuck a D-ring in these, or not a D-ring, but a quick release O-ring. You don't even have to put that in there, but I would if I was going to do it like this. But you could totally attach a strap to this. This strap is not long enough, obviously, but you could attach a strap to this and you could use it like a bag. A crossbody bag, a shoulder bag, And it's a really, really good size, so it's going to hold tons. But you could absolutely make this into a bag if you wanted to. The next two items that I picked up were the that special set thing they had on QVC. So this one is the Flash SE, and then this one is something. I don't know. Let me pull it out first. So this one is called the Tuck. Of course, same pattern. Love this pattern. Can't get enough of it. And this thing is kind of weird. So it has a top handle right here, and the zipper goes up, so that's good. I like that. And then it just zips right down the middle and opens up. And I think this is like heat resistant lining. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong.
I thought it was cold.
But I think it's supposed to be heat resistant. And then your sides have these kind of, not really gussets, but your side panels really kind of open up and expand. So you could get quite a lot in here. I think this was designed for like hot tools, holding your hot like hair tools and things like that. Not 100% sure, but that's what it looks like.
I just thought it was a lunchbox for like a sumo wrestler.
But I'm not sure. I haven't used it yet. I don't have a clue what I'm going to use it for, but that's what this one is. No pockets or anything on the back, and it will go super flat, so that's good for travel. And then if I were a prepared content creator, I would have pulled out my original Flash to compare this, but obviously I'm not. And this one is the Flash SE. So if I remember correctly, my other like just regular Flash comes to about right here and maybe like right here. This one isn't much longer, but it is taller, and you get the two grab handles with it. So again, no pockets on the outside or anything like that. It's just that pretty pattern. And then you have the zipper that goes all the way around 3 sides. And you can open it up kind of like a book. It doesn't go like completely flat, but it opens up, you know, it'll stay open for you. So, and then other than that, you just get these 2 large compartments, one on each side. But you just get these 2 large zipper pockets on each side that you can put your stuff in. So yeah, again, this is another piece. I don't have a clue what I'm going to do with it, but daggone it, they got me with the Hibiscus multi, and I ordered it. So that is the little set that they came out with, the Flash SE and the Tuck. Now I have 2 new lug bags to share with y'all. They've actually been out for a minute. They've been kind of sitting in my area for probably 3 weeks to a month now, and I just haven't had a chance to get to them yet, but now I am, so let's do it. So the first one is, I don't know what this is called, I've already forgot. This is the sprinkler, and I picked it up in the Flamingo black. Look how stinking cute.
Oh my god.
So, if y'all been here a while, you already know I was going to get this as soon as I saw it. That black background, this satchel style bag, perfect size for me. Like, I was all over this. I was on this in a hot second as soon as I saw it. So, super simple. On the outside, you just have this kind of embroidery, whichever one you chose. Really thinking I'm going to have to go back and get that turtle too, to be honest with you. That turtle, I couldn't decide between the turtle and the flamingo.
I think you should have definitely chose the flamingo.
Well, I went flamingo first because I love a good black bag. You guys know this. But,
yeah, you have like 100.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to go back and get the other one. But anyway.
Is it black?
No, it's blue.
Oh.
So, anyway, on the back, you get your signature cell phone pocket right here at the top. So, here's my cell phone. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of room in there. So, you can see my phone is way kind of down in there. So, this will close over top of that, no problem. It is a vertical pocket. So, not super duper wide, but plenty of room to get your phone in and out. And then you have the 2 top handles there that go over the crook of the arm. Super easy. Top zip closure, which was great choice. The one thing I'm not a huge fan of is that they included the 1.5 inch strap. We all know I prefer a 1 inch strap, but I know tons of you guys love the 1.5 inch strap, so I'm glad for you all. And then the inside of this one is super simple for lug standards. So against the front wall of the bag here where you have that embroidery, let me take this strap off really quick actually. So the inside of this one is super simple in lug standards. So you get this, with the flamingo one, you get this really pretty kind of turquoisey teal, like peacocky blue lining with little flowers on it, if you can see that. So against the back wall back here, you have, oh, I thought that was 2 pockets. You get 1 large slip pocket with a little bit of elastic. And then there are also 2 pen slips right there. No. I'm lying. I can't see what I'm doing. So you just have the 1 slip pocket on the back. And then on the front there, you have a clear view zip. And over here are the 2 pen slips right there. Other than that, you just have the open space. So a super simple little bag, but I love the embroidery on this. I think it's super cute. I think it's a great size. It is a little more north-south than I typically go for, but because of the overall kind of smaller size of this one, it works for me no problem. You have an awesome base on this one, so it's got plenty of depth. This is great. I love this one. And it does come with the Matlux handles, which, you know, for me personally, I'm kind of indifferent to those. I don't really care either way. But that is the overview of the little sprinkler. I think it's incredibly cute. I really, really like it. Whenever I get a chance to use it, I will report back again and let y'all know if I still love it as much as I thought I would. And then the next lug bag that I picked up is the Boomer.
Boom.
So, confession time. The last lug video that I showed you guys, I showed the bag that shall not be named, the Bebop. And I really, really liked the look of that style when I first pulled it out and showed it to you guys and all of that. And I really thought that I was gonna like that bag a lot. And I tried it out and I used it for, I don't know, a couple days. And I found that I just didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to. And I'm not 100% sure why. I didn't use the built-in wallet in it because I just don't tend to use those a lot. I will use them on a really, really small bag if I have to, but I just don't really use them a lot. And then the big front pocket on that one, the way it was hooded, but how it took up like so much space, or so much of the overall space of the bag, it just, I don't know, I just wasn't a big fan of it, I guess. I don't know, I just didn't find that bag as easy to use, or as comfortable to use, or as functional, I guess I should say, as I thought it was going to be. So I'm hoping that this one is going to work out better for me than that one did, because I really, really like the look of this one. So I picked it up in the, I think it's brushed silver. Yeah, I got it in the brushed silver. I love the way that their brushed fabrication looks with those kind of like striations through the fabric. So it looks like it's shades of grays and whites. I just love the way that looks. So the overall features on this one, you have a front zip pocket here, and this is just an open pocket basically, but you get one kind of clear view ID sort of pocket there. No other card slots. This is not a built-in wallet. It is just a zipper pocket, and I quite like that. It does still have its own gusset. You can see there at the bottom, this whole section right here is that front pocket, but this one isn't hooded. So I don't know, there was something about the giant hood on that Bebop that I did not like on that front pocket. And then directly behind the zip pocket is where you get your cell phone pocket. So again, there's mine. Let's see. Yeah, mine will go straight down in there, no problem. It snaps just fine. And I like that this big front pocket has its own gusset and it's not just a flat pocket, so that it's not fighting for space with the cell phone pocket. And then right behind that, you have your main zipper pocket. So when you open this up, you don't have a ton of visibility, but you have more than enough. So against that front wall, you have the really large kind of clear view pocket. And then I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. But then against the back wall, you have a privacy zip pocket that basically spans the width of the back there. And that's it. That is all that's in this main pocket, or this main zipper area. But it's really nice and big in there. You have a lot of open space. It's not junked up with too many pockets. And I know a lot of y'all are a huge fan of the key bungee, but I don't use it, and it typically just eats up space in my bag. And I really, really like that there's no key bungee in there to take up any space. And then you have one more kind of slim zip pocket here at the back. And it has some padding to the back wall of it, which is interesting. This is probably designed to be like a tech pocket, I'm sure. But you also have two little pen slips right there, if you can see those. Other than that, this is just an open pocket, so you can still put just whatever you want in there. There is no key bungee in this bag anywhere. That is surprising. And then you also have these little elastic slip pockets on either end. So they're not very deep. I'm sure you could get a water bottle in that, but the way that it's kind of angled out and where it's fairly shallow, your water bottle is probably gonna, you know, stick out like this. But I would definitely just throw like my keys in there, or a chapstick or whatnot, because you have those magnetic little hidden magnets in it, so that it'll keep itself pulled tight to the bag. And I love that. So that's it. That's the overall like overview of the boomer. It's got a huge depth to it, but face on, it doesn't look like a huge bag. So I really, really like it. And then the strap that comes with this one is not a 1 inch, and it's not a 1.5 inch. This is a 1 1/4 inch strap, which I do like better than the 1.5 inch. So this is a good one for me. So that's it. I forgot that you have your little top handle here as well. Kind of a simple bag. It is a little bit compartmentalized with, you know, your front zip pocket, your phone pocket, your main pocket, and then an additional like slim zip pocket in the back. But really like the design of this one. So fingers crossed this one works better for me than the bag that shall not be named did. Okay, so the last two bags that I have to share with y'all for this video are from a brand called Think Royln. I am not a fan of the name of that brand. I don't know why, but certain things just don't sound right to me. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a huge fan of the name of the brand. I've heard the backstory as to why they named their brand what they did, and I think that's super cute. Women's empowerment, woohoo, go for it. You know, that's awesome. I'm just not crazy about the name of the brand, which is good that they don't put any like massive branding on their bags. So either way, found the brand, wanted to try their bags, saw a couple of them that I thought looked pretty cute. So let me quit rambling and just get into it. So the first one I picked up is this little bag, and this is the, I don't know, does this really not tell me what this is? It has a tag on it, and I thought the tag was gonna tell me what this was called, but no, this just says Royln Luxe on it or something. So I don't know. I'll show you the listing for this bag so you can see the name of it and all of that. But I liked the way that this one looked. Again, it has those two top handles, so they go over the crook of your arm, super easy, or handheld. They're not super plushy or anything. They're actually kind of firm, but they're quite comfortable. They have a good feel to them. And then you get a slip pocket on each end here, and these are quite generous. So anyway, that's how my phone looks in there. It goes down pretty much all the way in, but leaves out just enough where you could grab it and pull it out pretty quick. So I like that. That's probably what I will do with one of those pockets, is use it for my cell phone. No pockets on the front or the back. This is a faux leather, so it's just kind of got this oversized channel stitching in it, or channel quilting, whatever it's called. I like it. I like the look of it. It's kind of minimalistic, but it has some interest to it. Y'all know I love this kind of military olivey green. And then on the top, you have a zip closure. It is open on each end. So, you know, potentially things could come out, but I've never really had a big issue with that. So you have full zip closure, and then you have a D-ring here and a D-ring right here to clip your crossbody strap on. I do think that the D-rings would have been better on the ends, not on the outside, but right here on the inside, if they would have put the D-rings right here on the inside, because I think it just makes a bag sit better the further apart your D-rings are, but that's just my opinion. And then you have this nice kind of chunky zipper. It's a 2-stage zipper, so it's got that bend in the middle. And this does have a tail piece. I just tucked it in. But that is the crossbody strap that comes with it. It's super wide. This is probably like 2 inches wide. But I like the striping in it, the black and the silvery gray with the green. And then on the inside of the bag, you get some decent organization. So I don't know which side you'd call the front or the back. But on one side back here, you get a little zipper pocket. This one's not huge, but it's got a pretty decent size to it. And that is where they put the branding on the inside there. And then on the opposite side, you have a slip pocket that is in that same faux leather. So there's a little bit of differentiation there. I wish it wasn't lined in black just so you could see it better, but that's fine. So you get the slip pocket there. And then you also have a slip pocket on each end, which I like. So you have one there, if you can see this one. And then on the other end, you have another one right here. And then other than that, you just get the wide open space. So I like it quite a bit. Let me connect the crossbody strap really quick and we'll see how that falls. Alright, so on its shortest setting, this is where it falls on me. So that's a nice shoulder length. So if I adjust it all the way out as long as it'll go, that's super long. So yeah, there's plenty of adjustment there for just about anybody, I would imagine. This strap is pretty malleable. It's not hard. It's not rigid. It folds up fine. It's actually pretty comfortable to be such a wide strap. So I like it. I think it's pretty neat. So that is the first Think Royln bag that I picked up. I forgot to mention it does have little feet on the bottom, but this bottom is pretty poofy and malleable, so I don't know why the feet are there, but they're there. So that was whatever this bag was called. Okay, and then the last bag for this video and the last Think Royln bag that I picked up, don't you dare make fun of me for it, okay? When I show it to you, you might have a reaction like, what? But look, when I saw this bag, it brought back all of my 1992 Lisa Frank dreams, okay? That was what I saw when I saw this bag. It was just Lisa Frank. Just keep that in mind.
Lisa Frank in a bag.
It was Lisa Frank in a bag, and my 9-year-old, 8-year-old self, whatever, however old I was back then,
9.
would have had a heyday with this. I think I was actually like 6 in 1992. But anyway, somewhere in that area. I'm giving my age away. So anyway, it was just great. It was just, yeah. If I was a kid and I saw this, my childhood self would have just fallen in love. So my self right now bought it for my 6 to 8-year-old self. And it is this tie-dye Lisa Frank looking dream bag. Alright, so this thing is crazy. And I love it. I love the tie-dye. I love all these crazy colors, but it's quite big. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. So the bag itself has this front zip pocket that goes all the way around 3 sides. And it's got this chunky plastic zipper, kind of like Kipling almost, if you're familiar with those. When you open this front pocket up, you get, let's see, 6. You get 12 card slots in here, so you have 6 back here, and then 6 on this side. And then there's a big zipper pocket right in the middle, and that zipper pocket is not connected at the bottom, if you can see that, so things could go under it, but you could, it's a built-in wallet, but you could put other things in it if you didn't want to use it as a built-in wallet. And then on the back, you don't have any pockets on the back. It's just this kind of puffy quilted nylon. It feels like a nice puffer winter jacket. And then It also comes with this pouch. So the pouch has D-rings on either side as well. So you can hook the crossbody strap to it if you want to and use it like a teeny tiny crossbody. There's no organization in the pouch. It is just a pouch. But it's got those 2-stage zippers as well. Everything has gunmetal hardware, so I like that. And then inside the bag itself, again, it is super, super simple. There's no organization except for a zipper pocket right here on the back wall. And that is it. The zipper pocket goes almost to the bottom. Again, it's just a little bit shy of the bottom, but you do get a pretty decent amount of space in there. And it's just a nylon bag. It on the side here, let me show you this in. But on the end, you can see it has this kind of like triangular shape that comes up, and then, I don't know, the end of it's got kind of a strange shape where it looks like it pinches in here, but I don't know. Let me throw the strap on here and we will see what it looks like. So this one is more of a seatbelty type filling strap. It's probably about 1.25 inches wide. And your D-rings on this bag just kind of stick out on the end, which I do wish they would have turned them to where the D-ring, instead of sticking out on the end, would have sat up like this, because it's just better. But they do have nice chunky hardware on their straps, like a nice chunky clip, and it is a swivel clip, so that's nice. So on its shortest setting, this is what it looks like as a little shoulder bag, which that's kind of cute. It's not bad. And if I adjust it all the way out, so adjusted all the way out again, this has quite a lot of adjustment as well. So it's down below my hip again. So yeah, I think this would fit just about anybody. No problem.
Me?
Yeah. But that is this bag, my little Lisa Frank childhood dream bag. Whatever this one was called. So that's it. That's everything that I had to show y'all for this video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. If you have any comments, questions, or you just want to say hello, then as always, please leave me a comment down below, because I absolutely love to chat with you guys. Thank you so much for spending some of your incredibly precious time with me today, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.